Ever heard of Operation Pastorius? It's named after the leader of the first German settlement in the United States. Welcome everyone. For today's great adventure, we find ourselves in Ponte Vedra Beach, Florida. And we're here for Operation Pastorius. There's a historical marker here that I can't wait to show you. But first, let me give you the backstory of this Operation Pastorius. In 1942, 8 saboteurs arrived from Germany in 2 separate U-boats. One U-boat landed in Long Island, New York. The other one in Ponte Vedra, Florida. And all the saboteurs either lived in the United States already or were U.S. citizens. And each U-boat had 4 saboteurs apiece. And when the 4 saboteurs arrived, they brought incendiary devices, TNT, and explosives, and they buried it in a dune, probably something similar to this right here, to come back and retrieve later. And let me tell you about some of the sacrifices that American citizens were making here in the United States while there's war waging in Europe and in Japan, or the Far East. One was, if you lived on the coast, you had to turn off your lights at nighttime to make it more difficult to see the shoreline for any German U-boats that came ashore. And also, they expected you to drive your vehicle less and slower to save on gas, oil, and rubber. The Nazi Germans not only had incendiary devices and explosives, they also brought $175,000 in U.S. currency. And the saboteurs spent most of their money on booze, drugs, and prostitutes. And welcome to America. And their plan was to attack mass transit systems, the power grid, and of course water sources, just to create havoc, destruction, terror, and mayhem, and put fear in the American public. Fortunately, 2 of the saboteurs from the New York U-boat turned themselves in to the FBI, Dash and Berger. More so Dash. Berger kind of just followed along, and that foiled Operation Pastorius, and the FBI was now onto them. And they did have extensive training in explosives, espionage in Germany before they came, and they also had fictitious stories, driver's license, birth certificates, passports. They were ready. They came prepared. But one turned on them, and then the other one, and it doomed the mission, thankfully. All right, and we've arrived. We're in a really upscale neighborhood in Ponte Vedra. Behind me, about 300 yards, is a beach. And I wonder, do the people that live around here know the history, the historical significance of this marker I'm fixing to show you guys? I don't know, but I'm fascinated by it. I can't wait. Let's go. And here we go. Normally I say pause it and read it, but I want to read this as well. World War II, Operation Pastorius. Nazi saboteurs landed here on the night of June 16, 1942. German U-boat U-584 landed 4 trained Nazi agents here dressed as American civilians. After burying 4 boxes containing explosives and incendiaries in the sand dunes, they boarded a bus en route to New York to rendezvous with another team of saboteurs. 2 members of the New York team betrayed the operation to the FBI. All were apprehended, tried, and convicted. The 2 informers went to prison, and the others were electrocuted on August 8, 1942. Man, it's crazy to think about it. And I don't remember reading this or learn about this in my history class. Maybe I was dozing off a little bit, but I don't remember this. This is just fascinating to me. And check this out. I just noticed it on the ground right in front of the marker. The events described above took place 4 miles south of where you're standing. This historical marker was moved to this present location by the Ponte Vedra Inn and Club, 1991. And also, so you know, the 2 that didn't get executed, they lived their full lives. One died, and Berger died in 1975, and I think Dash died in 1992. And he actually wrote a book, and I read his book too. But yeah, they got communed after about 5 years in prison by President Truman. And that's gonna wrap it up here in Ponte Vedra, Operation Pastorius. Please like and subscribe. Take care. Until next time.